Hi guys, welcome in. Okay, advanced Cadillac. We're gonna put straps on our purple springs. And your purple springs over here. So we got a roll down bar and purple springs with our straps. Good. Okay, from there. Okay guys, no more. Yes. Back 1 arm's distance length. Good, toes apart, heels together. Draw. Shoulders are open. Look straight ahead. Squeeze your inner thighs, squeeze your glutes. Push your hips forward, stand up tall, and lift up. Hold for 5. Good, squeeze your glutes. 4, big Frankenstein bolts. 3, 2, 1. Heels go down. Watch your shoulders. Keep them down, and the arms drift up with the shoulders sliding down. Inhale again. Exhale, draw down. Touch the body. Squeeze your inner thighs. Lift up. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels go down. Main focus. Shoulders and bar goes up like you're peeling through those shoulders. Adding on. Inhale here. Exhale, draw straight down. Touch down, lift up. Open the chest even more. Good. Hold for 5. Breathing. 4 and 3, 2. Here's the add-on 1. Look to the right as far as you can and stretch that neck for 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Take it the opposite way. Open that chest for 3. Further, 2, 1. Back to center. Hold for 5. More shoulders. 4. Good. 3. Breathing. 2. Smiling glutes, smiling face. 1. Heels go down. Bar goes up. Shoulders slide down like you're peeling your shoulders. Inhale again. Exhale. Draw down. Good. Shoulders down. Releve up. Squeeze those inner thighs. Open the chest. Hold for 5, 4. Breathing. 3, 2, 1. Look left for 3. Stretch out the side of the neck. 2. Even further. 1. Back to center. Good. Opposite way. Take it 3. Even more. 2, 1. Back to center. Shoulders open. Even more. Hold for 5. Drive them. 4. Breathing. Squeeze those glutes. 2, 1. Heels go down. Bar goes up. Shoulders down. Good. And release. Grab a rotator disc. So at home, if you don't have a rotator disc, that's fine. Just play along with us without the rotator. I wanted place that you were standing before. Good. We're going to bring the right foot on the middle of the rotator disc. You're going to stabilize through your shoulder and your core. Grab your bar. Take your left leg and wrap it around, but I don't want it touching the rotator disc. Just wrap it around. Good. Shoulders down and just go up and down. Smooth and smooth for 5. Fight for it. Turn on that core. So I want pelvic floor, Frankenstein bolts. Everything is working. Just like you're in a batting cage, be fierce. Exhale on the way down. And then after 5, switch legs. Stabilize those hips. Tighten that pelvic floor. You're going to be able to hold those hips nice and steady and strong. Down and up. Shoulders down. Be fierce with it. Give it some attitude. Inhale on the up. Exhale on the down. Good. Let's take, switch legs again. So right foot's on the rotator and left foot, your toe is down behind you. So you're reaching back with that left leg, toe behind you, hands wide on the bar. Good. From there, slowly, you're going to tilt down and lift that leg. Kind of over the mat, yeah. Now pulse, if you're okay there, pulse your leg for 8, 7, 6, 5, shoulders, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back down. Nice. Switch legs. So you got to fight for it. So it's like a fight the whole time. Sit bones tight, pelvic floor, shoulders down. Touch the back. Good. Slowly bring it down, lifting that leg. Look at those abs shake, shoulders down. When you're there, if you got it in you, lift that leg for 8. Squeeze the glute. Shoulders down. Speaking of drinking, no, I'm just giving you a hard time, Bob. And bring it back up. Good. Flip your hands around. And I want you to step back 2 feet. Your feet to be hip distance apart, parallel. Okay, I have my hands on your knees, so your knees can't go forward. You've got to lean back, sit in the chair behind you, and really stick that tailbone behind you, pulling those abs. As you go down, curl. Bicep curl, slowly come up and uncurl. 12 of these. Good. I like to inhale in the down, curl, booty back behind you, reach for that chair. Yes, reaching for that chair behind you. Good. And as you drive up, I want you to drive up through the heels to get more glutes. Getting some warmth going in the body. Happy Wednesday.
Did a stress test yesterday.
Oh, did you?
It was fine.
Okay. So lightheadedness is not, it's just, did you tell them that you were having lightheadedness?
Yeah.
Okay. It's probably your neck then. It's probably your atlas in your neck. Okay, now stay down there and get your hips lower than your knees. Good, push on the whole foot so you're not going in like Bambi on ice. And I want you to bring the elbows up. Keep the elbows up. Hands still here. And curl. 12 bicep curls, keeping the shoulders down. So flare your lats. Instead of the elbows coming down, Cindy, curl towards your nose or your eyebrows. Go preacher's curl. Squeezing sit bones, keeping that core on. Feeling your feet that you're on all 4 points of the feet, but really digging into those heels. Okay. Curl more towards your eyebrows. There you go. We are going to switch. I want you to take the straps off your purple and put them on your yellows. And the bar can just lay on the Cadillac.
For some reason, when you say elbows up,
Want to go that way?
Yeah.
Instead of this way? Yeah. It's flare lats, elbows up.
That's up.
It's almost like you're going to do Olympic lift. Okay. So standing on a rotator disc with both feet. Grab your small straps and pull back. As you pull back, pull your shoulders down. Good. Draw those shoulders down. You can bow your elbows a little bit and get more lats. Good. Without your hands moving, twist your hips to the front door or to the right, and then twist to the left. Grow tall. Don't let those hands move, Bob. So I Velcroed those hands back on the wall behind you. Go thumbs up. That'll help you pull those shoulders down. So thumbs up, pull shoulders down. And side to side, alternating for 5 without the hands moving. So feel them Velcroed back, and it is your muscles of your mid-back that are holding the straps back. And now imagine that the rotator disc is really hard to turn, and it takes a lot for your core to turn it. Shoulders down and back. Breathe. Tighten the inner thighs, the pelvic floor, and feel this all the way through your spine. Up the spine, you have these muscles called the multifidus. Just waking those up. Don't let those hands move. There you go.
Helps to have resistance for me to keep the disc where I want it.
Feeling that it's hard to turn?
Well, no, just not wobbling. I mean,
okay.
But yeah.
With this resistance?
Yeah, right.
Okay. We're going to take one purple spring, put it to the center. Going into jousting, take your rotator disc and place it somewhere where you'll remember to wipe it down, but not that you'll trip on it. Good, and let's face Cindy's direction. You can grab your small strap that kind of keeps you stuck close to the machine. There you go. And I want you to slightly turn your feet out. So start with the Pilates stance, then bring that left foot up into tree. Good. And your hands are directly out in front of you. So now your elbows are out to the side. Shoulders down. Push your chest into that tree that you're hugging. You're going to PK kick, lunge, keep your body upright, and twist slowly. Now right here is the most work. I want you to come out of it slowly, balance, and come up without going slack, and come back in the tree. 8 of these. Good. Shoulders down, twist. Good. Keep the hands down in front of the sternum. There you go. Shoulders down, hands down a little bit more, Bob. Shoulders down, more. There. Twist, keep those shoulders down, attitude. Untwist slowly. Squeeze your sit bones if you feel your knees at all. And we are, for you guys at home, we are slightly turning out so that we're good on the knees as we go out. If you have it straight forward, it's a little bit too hard on that knee that's supporting you. Aren't these like one of your favorites, Cindy?
I like them, yeah. They're cool.
Then we'll switch to the other side. I made people do tree last night in the 415 class.
I can't be the only one.
How did that go with?
I was holding on to toes, believe me.
Oh, you did that with it.
Yeah. Okay, twist.
That is a scary one with not being so.
Yeah.
She's a tough one.
Shoulders down, chest open. Keep attitude the whole time.
Sort of a pose.
Yeah. It's a fun one. Good. Just 8 of these. Just putting chapstick on. Our Burt's Bees. We're going to do roll downs. You grabbing water?
Drink your water.
Yeah, drink your water. Okay, so roll down bar goes back on, and we're gonna go wide. Hands will go wide, and let's take where we sit down on the mat and take a measurement. There, you got it. So we're gonna exaggerate the roll downs. We're gonna really pull on that spine, pull on those hamstrings, get a beautiful flat back. So once you have that measurement, a little point down so that you know where to put your half roll. Have a half roller at home, no worries. Just follow along without the half roller. Feet are wide, hands go wide on the bar. Sit up as tall as you can, straight legs. Yeah, and sit up and feel that I'm pulling you up by your rib cage, right up out of those hips. Sit forward even more, stretch. Good, and slowly roll down. Slowly, one vertebrae at a time, but bend and lengthen. Bend and lengthen. C-curve, get that whole lower back down. Really push through those legs. Bring it down. Inhale here. Exhale, keeping the legs on. Exhale, push all your air out for 3. Good, so stand down. Push all the air out for 2. And then hold it against the rib cage here. Tighten your lower abs. Good, let it pull you up into an extension, keeping your lower abs tight. Shoulders down on your body. If this hurts your neck in any way, don't do it. Good. Bring the chin in. The rib cage in, bar goes forward, and you're going to over-exaggerate the resistance to get everything to shake and go up into over. Press down, shoulders down, and stack up slowly through that core. Pull toes back and sit up flat. So I want you to go flat back. Hold that bar.
Oh.
And you feel a stretch in your Go straight legs. Tailbone behind you. And in transition, tuck tail and roll down one vertebrae at a time. Shoulders down. Working all the way down through that spine. Keep the legs on, so I want to see muscles on those legs. Inhale big, exhale, push all the air out for 3. Good, and 2, and 1. Good, hold right there. If your body's okay with it, extend. Otherwise, just hold, but hold for 3, 2, 1. Chin in, rib cage in. Slowly, bar goes forward and resist. So I want to see your abs shaking as you come forward like a cinnamon roll. Press all the way down. Pause. Squeeze your tailbone and stack up slowly one vertebrae at a time. And again, roll back. Keeping your legs on. Inhale here, huge. Exhale when you're ready, pull all the air out. Pull that bar down for 3. Touch right below the chest, the pecs or the breast. Good. And then when you're there, extend, keeping the lower abs tight for 3. Maybe come a little higher. 2, let it lift you a little higher. 1, chin in. Shoulders down, bar forward, and resist. And I want to see you shaking to come up. Go up and over, press down, and stack up nice and slow. Hold here. Get that stretch right here, hamstrings. Push the bar down a little bit lower. Good. And then let's go to the right side and roll down, horseshoe down the right. And slowly go so you can really open up that sacroiliac. I like to open up the PSIS back here. Switch to the other side. Come up the left side. Ribs in, ribs in, ribs in. Shoulders down. Stay on the left and go right back down that left side. And over. And come up the right. Come up with resistance. Beautiful. And back down. Good. Stand that left and right back down. Good. Switch. Now come up halfway on this right side and find those obliques, the seam of the obliques. And I don't want you to bounce in it, but I want you to crunch your rib cage deeper down for 5. So it's real slow. Good. And 3. And 2. And 1. Roll all the way down and come up the left side. So there's no bounce to it. It is a crunch deeper. Tighten the pelvic floor. Bring your sit bones together and your Frankenstein bolts, keeping those hips real still. Then you're going to roll all the way down after this 8. Good. And then curl to come back up. Shoulders down. Resist, resist. Make it shake. Pull. We're going to press all the way up and over a hot ball. Pull that rib cage back. Tuck tail. Pause. Right here, I want you to feel it. Shoulders down. Stack up slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Nice. Okay. We're going to bring this bar down. If you're tall, right to the hole, or you can go a little bit below the hole here. Shorter. We're going to wrap the cleavage of our toes around the bar. So Bob's going to demonstrate that for the people at home. Feet go through here. Good. And see how he's wrapping his toes around the bar. You can get, that's your measurement. Once you have your measurement, bend your knees in a tabletop, hinge up, and grab your roll down bar. Good. Squeeze your glutes, smiling glutes, hinge a little higher. Good. Rest when you need to, but press those legs out. Turn, zip, and wrap. Toes are apart. Point the toes. VMOs on, squeeze those inner thighs. Good. And tap. Inhale for 5. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And in hinge higher. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And bigger arms. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 30. In. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 40. In. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 50. In. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 60. In. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 70. In. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 80. In. Good. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 90, and good job. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 100, and hold. Teaser up. Pop attitude, push the bar down, try to hold the bar down, keep the shoulders down, roll down, slowly if you can, and again, teaser up. Do 8 of these, it's probably the that I hand out, shoulders down, toes apart, heels together, really work those legs, point those whole feet from the ankle, squeeze your inner thighs. Okay, and teaser. Touch down, shoulders down, try to keep them down, yes! Good. Shoulders. And your hip flexor.
Yeah.
Take a break or call it good too. Nice.
Those are always so hard after the 100.
100, yeah, nothing like teaming those two together. Okay. From there, pushing this bar all the way up. For you guys at home, if you have any shoulder issues, you can bring this adjustable bar down about 8 inches from the top. And that will make this side teaser, mermaid, a little bit easier, a little side bend mermaid. Okay, facing this way, I want your feet on the front bar, both feet stacked, your hips are stacked. Your knees are exactly a 90-degree angle. There it is. Bar comes overhead. The shape between your ears and your elbows are called the window. Press those elbows out. Push with your right arm. Pull with your left lat. Go up and over. Hot ball. Touch down. Smear the elbow and give it a little extra crunch. Pause. Come up slower than you went down. Keep your hips exactly stacked. And give it a little crunch here. Working torso up out of those hips. And back over. We're going to do 8 of these. It is slow and controlled. Keep the chin up. Nice. Keep the bar directly over that nose. Make everything shake, squeeze those knees, hips, back down. Bring the elbow in slowly, pause, and come up. Try to make it shake on the way up. Nothing like working the side bodies. Shoulders down, so you're just like stretching the shoulders the whole time. Your arms are up and your scapula is sliding down your back. Just like I have an incredible superhero cape on, it's coming down the back. Or scarf. We need our superhero capes on.
Always.
Yes. Total control. Good.
Try and shake or shake.
Cindy hit it. She hit 8. If you guys at home, Bob's in the front, Cindy's in the back. Cindy with 2 Y's. C-Y-N-D-Y. 2 Cindy's in the house. Yeah.
What more could you ask for?
I know. There's 2 of us today. Okay. Bring the right foot back, left foot forward. Bob, your bar's going.
Oh,
Oh, no, it's moving on its own here.
I thought I did it very tight, I guess.
Tighten your bolts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tie up your camel. Okay. Right foot goes back. Your legs are perfectly straight. Your hips are exactly centered. Mouse house the waist to start. Good. So I could put a little mouse right underneath that waist and lift and look up towards that hand. And then mouse house to come back down. Good. Your goal is to keep a straight right arm. It doesn't mean it always happens. Mouse house. Beautiful. Lift up slow. If you need to, Bob, you can bend the right arm. I'll let you. Draw the shoulders down. Good form. Push to the head. Push to the head. Push to the head. Good. Mouse house down. Good. Hips are stacked. So Cindy, did you do 8? And then you're doing 8. Okay. Once you've done 8, lift up and pull the elbow to the back hip pocket. Draw the shoulder down.
I should stay with the class.
No, you're good. It's fine. And switch to the other side. We're all built a little differently. Feet stacked together, knees together, feet together, ankles tight. Bend your knees exactly at a 90. The bar is overhead, shoulders down. Feel that stretch. Good. Push with the left arm. Flare the right lat and come down. Smear the elbow in like 6 inches. Pause. Shake to come up. Tighten that pelvic floor and pull torso. And squeeze that waist. Good. Chin up. Hips stacked. Bar directly up overhead. Resist to come up. I'm going to inhale down, exhale up. But when in doubt, breathe. Inhale down because you're pushing that right or left rib cage to the ceiling. Fill it with air. Good. Exhale, lengthen out. Shoulders both down, bar directly over the nose. Shoulders down. You guys have no idea how strong you are. It's good. We'll go straight arm next. That left hand is facing down. Left foot's back behind you. Hips are perfectly stacked. The straighter those legs, the easier. Good. You can even be up on your toes. Make sure your hips are directly in the center of the mat. Look up at your top hand. Lift up. Reach like you're touching to the top of the machine. Mouse house as you go down. And Bob, switch legs. Go left leg back. Yeah, but you came up.
Sheesh.
There you go.
I figure out why I couldn't keep my heel.
You're like, hey. A little awkward the other way. Awkward's always good, though. Once you've done 8, pull that elbow down, shoulders down, push to the crown, pull torso. Good. Slower. Good. And bring it up. Good. We're going to put the straps back on your purples. We're going to lay down and do our leg work. It feels cool in here to me, but I'm sure you guys are nice and toasty.
Feels good.
Yeah. So 5 degrees this morning, but at least it wasn't negative 15, so that was good.
Yesterday was 0 when I left town. It was mid-20s in Durango by the time I got to Mercy.
Oh yeah, and then it got even warmer. I mean, I think we hit 38 yesterday.
I know, that's hot these days.
Yeah.
At the springs, I was like, ooh, I'm not freezing today.
We're having a heat wave.
Hot.
So let's start with bent arms, just to be nice. So that's a bent arm measurement, 90-degree angle of the elbows and shoulders. Make sure you're centered. Once you're there, feet go in long straps. Toes apart, heels together, Pilates stance. Hands go back on the bars. Good. And now instead of gripping the bar, I want you to open your hands and just press the bars in. So it's an open hand press in.
Oh,
Keep
yeah.
those forearms, shoulders down, ribs in, a little gap in your back, right at your belt loop. Squeeze your inner thighs as much as you can. Engage your glutes. Draw down without your pelvis changing. Keep it neutral and control up, but watch your springs, that they are smooth. Down and up.
Stays down.
Yeah, tailbone stays down in this one. When we go straight arm, that's when they lift up. Watch those springs. Don't let them get wobbly on you. All about control. There's only one thing that we can control in life, and there's our Pilates workout. That is about it.
That's about it.
Smooth and smooth. After 8, we're going to do real controlled circles. The circles will be just about 2 inches wider than your machine, and that's it, because I want it smooth. Watching your springs. Use your abs to move. Keep your tailbone heavy. Keep that gap in your back. You can come up higher. You can come up. Squeeze all the way together. Together and up, and maybe just like an inch, 2 inches wider than your machine. There you go. Keeping that tailbone super heavy. Elbows up. Good. And after 5 of these, let's go ahead and turn it into a medial rotation and go the opposite way. Using that breath. Exhale on the way down. Inhale, control the up. Good. We're gonna do frog here so that when we do frog with a straight arm, you'll know the sequence. So toes are apart, heels together. Keep your elbows in, shoulders down. Good. Bend the heels down and touch the mat close to your tailbone. Your knees are apart, so the springs are between your knees. Good. Smoothly press out. It's kind of hard to do in sticky socks, but press out. Squeeze the back of the thighs, straighten those legs, squeeze the back of the thighs, and control the up. Good. Don't go slack. Bend down, heels down. Touch down, press out, lengthening, squeeze the back of the thighs together and come up, control. Good, bend down, touch down, press out. We're just gonna do 3 in this direction and control up. Watch your springs, don't let them get wonky. Hold right there. Squeezing the back of the thighs still together, draw straight down. Go as low as you can without like the pelvis lifting. Bend in, so knees go out like a frog. Now, keep the heels together. Don't go slack. You're going to come up, keep the heels together, and press out to that center bolt high diagonal. Press down. Shoulders down, elbows in, elbows up to the sky. Pull in. There you go. Control. Keep the heels together. Press out to the high diagonal. And draw down. Pull. Good. Press out to the high diagonal. Last one. Down. Squeeze the back of the thighs together. Can you feel that burn? And bring it back in. Okay. Now let's go straight arms. So do an overhead press, walk all the way down until your hands are low on the bars. Good. Shoulders down, ribs in and hiding. With that being said, tailbone is heavy for right now. Keep the hips neutral and bring the heels all the way down. You'll notice go straight leg all the way down. Straight leg all the way down. You'll notice that your pelvis will lift up. So let's try to lift your pelvis. Okay, allow it to lift your pelvis and come up. Good, squeeze those glutes. And you're gonna bend your heels, squeeze your heels, touch down. So still a frog, touch down, keep your abs on. Ribs hiding. Press all the way out and allow it to lift you up. Control the up with your core. Keep the heels together, bring it down like a frog, touch down. Keep the spine long. Press out, allow it to lift you up. Whee. Lift those glutes, glutes, glutes. Good, and bend down. Touch down. Breathe, exhale, press out. Inhale, let it lift you up. We're gonna reverse it. Straight leg, draw down, stay in those abs. Hiding ribs, bend in. Keep the heels together, press out to the high diagonal, heels together. Watch your springs, draw down. Make sure they're nice and smooth as you can get them for Wednesday morning. And control up, press out, draw down, draw in. We're gonna do one more just for fun. Lift up, press out, lower down. Good, and bring it back in. Give it just yourself a little break. Don't take your feet out of the straps. Maybe grab the straps. Keep your feet in the straps. And just pull a hamstring stretch. Whoop, whoop. I'm sure you're feeling your hamstrings.
Oh, my goodness.
Good. If you want, go in the happy baby pose. So knees go out, feet go wide, and just rock it side to side. Bend the knees, feet go out wide. So it's like your feet are to the ceiling.
Yoga pose, maybe.
Yeah. Bend those knees a little bit more and then grab here and then rock side to side. So yeah, so there's the happy baby pose. Okay, take advantage of this because we're gonna go back into this. Hands go on the bar all the way low. Good. Draw the feet kind of down, put a little tension in. Okay, we're gonna just do heel beats. So these are called beats, lowering down. So let's start from the top. We're not gonna cross them, we're just gonna touch and go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lift those hips and come up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and down. 2. Lift those hips. Try to keep it one straight line as you're lowering down. The whole time you're in one straight line, and lift up one straight line. Squeeze the glutes down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. And exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And uphill. 5, 6, 7, 8. And down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And up. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. And up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last time. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Roll out of it. Good. Take your feet out. Let's bring our trapeze out. Walk over distance. Good. Fuzzy straps slide all the way forward. And trapeze comes in. Walk over distance. For you guys at home, I like to use these really thin stickies and for your hands for the grip.
I got my gloves again.
Do you have your gloves?
I forgot them. I'm
Oh,
gonna
you
start
forgot.
bringing them and just leaving them here.
I know I have put things in my door. So as I'm getting out, like, oh, I need these. Okay, grab your stickies. We are going directly into walkovers. Your hands are going to be facing each other. Your shoulders are down. For you guys at home, when you go into this, you can go just into a back bend, lift your hips and not walk all the way over, and then come out of it. Just get used to being upside down. Okay. Or you can follow these guys and go all the way over. Okay, right foot comes up. Good, left foot comes up. Walk over, and I want you to hold here and get a good stretch. Then go handstand, squeeze your glutes, your inner thighs, and then switch your scissor, like get a stretch. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Bring both legs up. Good. And then from there, you can either go straight leg pike or go all the way down. Always come out of it when you need to.
I don't usually do those splits to the minute.
Oh, they get the extra stretch.
Yeah, stay up longer.
Okay, press forward, bending the knees, drop down into Titanic stretch, just like you're on the front of the Titanic. Feel the waves. Good. And you're, yeah, a little seasick. Come up. Good. Squeeze and slowly come down, tap down. Perfect. Lightheaded.
No, my hips today.
Hips. May I invite you to do the hip release?
Yes.
So for you guys at home, underneath tidbits on the playlist, you'll find a section called tidbits. And there's this whole hip release. And you find that mermaid's easier on one side and harder on the other side. That means you need to do your hip release. You have one side that's lifted. That's going to be your easier side. So we want to make those hips nice and even. Okay, bring it back up. Get a nice split. Good. Good. You can go pike down or feels different because you're holding the splits longer.
Yeah.
Mm.
Take your time.
Yay.
And hair color.
Is it?
Tomorrow.
I'm Saturday. Hence my bangs are so long.
Greasy and gray is my. I try not to wash it. Like, I can't wash it today.
Yeah, leave it
I'll
all.
wait for her.
One more. What? Just take it easy. Yeah.
Good.
It's beautiful. Good.
No splits.
Nice. Bend the knees. Push forward, Titanic. Stretch. I'm glad you got the purple blue memo.
Huh?
I'm glad you got the purple blue memo.
Oh, yeah.
You can bring it all the way up. If you can handstand it,
That's
squeeze.
The most, yeah, that's the most unsteady part for me.
Coming back up to the handstand.
Yeah, because
Because you're tired already.
yeah.
Well, and your shoulders want to swing. You have to stabilize them, not to let them
I
swing.
do.
Well, and then the grip.
I'm worried about the grip.
Yeah. My theory too is come out before you fall out.
Yeah.
And so if you ever feel uneasy, just come out. Whoop. There's no reason to push it. Good. From there, let's go feet in the strap on the trapeze. Hands are on the mat. If you guys had a wrist issue, you could come down to your elbows. And we're going to do pikes. So what I really want is that the pikes are slow in articulation. Come up slowly. Tailbone goes right above your head. Slowly go down, but don't let it go into your back. So never let the back sag. And come back up. Nice. Good. Come all the way down, but not too low. Right there. Come right back up. So for you guys at home, don't drop into your lower backs at all. I want you to keep those abs on. And we're doing anywhere from 8 to 20 of these. You'll know your number. Your body will tell you. Articulate slowly, slowly, slowly. So you're rolling up one vertebrae at a time against the wall behind you. Good. Make sure that you have equal weight in both shoulders. Nice. You feeling those abs and shoulders?
Yes.
It's like, can't talk. Good. Protecting that lower back always by tucking tail, keeping those lower abs strong. Nice. Perfect.
Those are good though.
Yeah. We're going to do our hard teasers. So feet in straps. Yeah, the hard ones. Okay, Bob, make them look smooth. 2 tricks on teasers. If you squeeze your inner thighs, it'll help you pull up. And if you push all your air out as you come up, it will lift you up easier. We're going to be snow angel, the arms up, snow angel down, reach to the ankles and come back down slowly. These are Bob's favorite. Arms come, inhale here, squeeze your inner thighs. Exhale your air, come up. Yes, yes. Scoot back a little bit, try that. Good, exhale all your air out. Burn the abs, it's okay. Even if you don't come all the way up, you're gonna feel those abs. You feeling it, Cindy?
Oh yeah.
Give me a little attitude. Beautiful. Keep doing it. 8 of these. For you guys at home, what I'm doing is I'm taking the hip flexors out of it. When you lay your legs in the strap, that means your hip flexors are relaxed and you can't use your hip flexors to come up. So it's much, much harder. Remember, squeeze the inner thighs, arms up and around to lift yourself up. Nice. Yes, look at that, Bob. You can get up there, have that little victory, that little open the chest and have a victory moment.
He's mad. He's like,
Victory, open that chest, open, 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 lift, 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 and come back down.
Slowly getting.
You're doing awesome.
8 was that?
8, yeah, 8 of those. Good. Okay, pull-ups. So when we do our pull-ups, make sure that that you don't do pull-ups by throwing the ribs forward, that you do the pull-ups by bending your elbows back and lifting your body. We're going to do 3 for the women and 5 for the men. If you feel gypped, Cindy, you can do 5 pull-ups. Pi, I heard the other day, did 10. She did 10 pull-ups. I know. I was like, right on. And then from there, the feet will be directly on trapeze. The hips will come. Oh, no, we're going to hook the toes, pull the tailbone back, stretch for 5, then feet are directly on. Yeah. So lift in the plank first, plank, and 3 to 5 pull-ups by bending the elbows. Then hook your feet when you hit your number. Good job, Cindy. Look at those, man. And pull your tailbone back behind you and don't hang in your skin suit. So drop your hips all the way back, hook your toes to the side, pull and stretch those hamstrings. Draw your shoulders down. Good. Feet go on top here. Go all the way up like you're going up and over.
Rest the hands.
That's okay.
Resting the hands.
Curl in and out smooth. So the springs are smooth, the strap is smooth. Good. 5 of these. Always remember to step out of it before you fall out. It's a lot on the hands today. Good. And go feet on, hips up. Smoothly curl in and out, working hamstrings and glutes, glutes, glutes. Good. Hips a little higher. Beautiful. Woo! We're gonna do 3 sets of these. So when you're ready again, go right back into it. 3 to 5 pull-ups for the guys, 5. The men.
All the hands.
It is all the hands, sorry. Hook those toes, pull back, shoulders down, chin up. Push that tailbone back even more, like I'm pulling on it. And then go up and over, feet on top. Smooth, out and in for 5. Hide that rib cage from me. Lift those hips even higher, squeeze the glutes. Tighten the armpits.
I gotta take a break right there.
Yeah.
It's hurt so bad.
I know. One more if you have it in you, but just wait, give us some opens.
I don't want to do it again. Let the skin come back together.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yes. Getting my vaccine shot tomorrow.
Are you?
Uh-oh.
Your first one.
Yeah,
How many do you have to have?
2 on the
Both of them, the Pfizer and the
Pfizer.
So it's 2 different kinds?
No,
booster.
just to get up to full strength, I guess.
Straight body. Good. Michelle already had hers then.
No, we both get it tomorrow.
Okay. Hang and stretch. When you
How many did she do?
10.
All right.
Right on. Bob's going for 10.
Get it,
Yeah,
Mama
good.
Joe.
Get it, get it, get it.
11.
Woohoo. I'll tell her. Toes hook. Next class.
12.
Yeah. Tailbone back behind you and stretch. Stand up on those feet.
My hands.
Curl in and out for 5, but come out of it when you need to. Remember ribs.
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh,
it's a lot.
fingers. A lot of weight on it.
Yeah.
Better than it used to be, though.
Always better.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you can open any jar.
Yeah.
Almost.
I mean,
You have.
I
There's
don't-
a jar you can't open.
there's not a jar I can't open. I think it's from working with the springs all day long, unhooking and hooking. That too. I'm always working the hands, and I melt every day.
Yeah.
Melt, melt, melt. The melt method. Good. We're gonna put red springs on. Wait, you guys are. Oh, I got to stretch. Do you want trapeze to stretch, or do you want to stretch in straps?
Strap.
I like scratch.
Okay,
Yeah.
push the trapeze back. Don't worry about flipping it yet, because you gotta wash it down after class. Good. We're gonna go right foot and left strap.
Oh.
Right foot and left. Now foot directly against the bar. Pull the toes back. Good. And now pull the right hip back and bring that left hip in like it's going to try to kiss the inside of that leg. Push into that heel. Pull the tailbone back. Pull this hip back. Take both your hands and face the back. Face Cindy's direction. Good. One, twist it, twist it, twist it. Still sticking that tailbone back. Still pushing into that heel. The leg as straight as you can get it. It should make you feel like,
Yeah, it's like,
okay, a little bit. Woo-ha-ha-ha. Bring it back to the front. Slide the hands forward. Keep that right hip or left hip forward and go nose to knee. And stretch. So these live classes are then recorded, and then so you have them on your playlist. So if you come in any other day or on the weekends, you can say, I'm going to master that one thing.
yes.
You can turn it back on. Stay there. Come up one vertebrae at a time. You just lean straight back and pull yourself in traction. So you let the foot go off and just pull backwards, like I'm pulling your tailbone, but since I can't grab your tailbone, and lead with your booty behind. So like pull booty behind. There you go. Open it up. Foot goes, doesn't that feel good? Come back up. You can scoot your strap forward if it started moving. Oh, you want to go forward? Go forward. Go forward. forward. Good. Try to keep that left hip forward even more. Yes.
That.
Do it just like that.
Yeah,
Just like what Cindy did.
very nice.
Hanging is so nice.
Ah. Okay, from there, foot goes against the bar. Turn and face the left. Look down at your left foot. Be sure that's in a Pilates stance. Bring your sit bones together. Tie them together. And as you bend your left knee, lead down with your right sit bone so that your sit bones go down equally. Don't let that hip pop up. Pull it down and stretch. Check that knee that's over the second and third toe. That's not getting wonky on you going forward. Come back up. Holding on always. Always hold on when you're up here. And left hand goes up and over. Go a little further. Maybe a little further. Maybe. Okay. Stack up nice and tall. Good. And I want, wait, hold on. You're going to drop that foot towards the floor. And let's go. Yeah, hands facing towards. Good. Hang there and get a good stretch. And if you want, you can do the 3 chin-ups. There.
So amazing. I can never do that.
So we're going to bend your knee and just hook that foot on the mat and pull yourself up that way. There you go. Okay, stay there. And I want you to go to the left and pull traction. Isn't that yummy? Pull. Always hold on just in case you don't fall off. Put the foot against the bar. Bend the right knee. Turn and face the back. Tuck the tail. Right hip lower than the left. Good. And drop down into it. And get a good stretch. Christine's supposed to be back in Blonde from 8 o'clock. She wants to join you guys next month. Something. She owns the Funky Trunk.
Oh,
Yeah. So she's like, can I join the 9 o'clock? She said they're more my age. Isn't that funny? Bring it all the way back and tuck tail. Tuck tail even more. Good. And get a stretch. And then release out. Good. We're going to go left leg, right strap. Keeping your hips straight forward. Push that heel into the bar. Pull your tailbone straight back. Like you're pulling one way and the other way at the same time. Push your right hip forward like it's trying to kiss the inside of the left leg. This is a straight back stretch. And then take and bring both your hands to the left bar. And get a great stretch. Pi's here. You can tell her how many pull-ups she did. I can see her. She just pulled up. Bring the hands back, front. Go round back, nose to knee. Keep bringing that right hip in to kiss the inside of the left leg. Whoa, don't fall off. Yeah.
Relax.
Stack up one vertebrae at a time, still facing front. Push out into split, leading with the right hip. Don't fall off, so
Yeah.
it's always important. Yeah. Bring it back, foot goes against the bar. Now stay facing front, stack your spine up, and pull straight back. Like I'm pulling you by your tailbone backwards. So don't lean back with your shoulders. Come back up, Bob. Push your booty back, and then lean back and stretch. You're gonna feel more of a stretch that way. We want a little traction on that hip. You should feel good on those hips.
Nice hamstring.
Yeah. Foot goes against the bar. Turn and face the right. So foot against the bar completely. Push your heel into the bar and pull those sit bones together. I want your left sit bone lower than your right. And then bend your right knee over the second and third toe. Good. Isn't that yummy? Come up, holding on with your left hand, bring the right hand up, drop your right shoulder down, lengthen torso and take it over. Hold on with that left hand just in case. And go a little deeper. Squeeze your tailbone, and I want you to articulate using your core to stack your body up. Good. Let's pull traction. Lead with the right hip. Good. And then come back down, and your palms face towards you. Drop down to a stretch. Enjoy that stretch. Foot down towards the floor. Absolutely. Good. Good. And just hold. And then when you're ready, you can do a chin up or tuck your leg. Good. Hang here for just a second. Play with me for a second. Bring the foot back down to the floor. Good. Now start walking your hands this way.
With them still underneath?
Yes. And then push this foot more up the bar.
Ah,
Get that stretch. Do you feel that?
Yeah,
That yummy?
I feel it.
Okay. Now hook the foot. Right.
Hold up with this hand like this.
Okay. There you go. Nice. Bend the knee, turn and face the back. Drop the left hip lower than the right. Tuck tail and just jump forward with that right foot and just sink down into it. So you can jump that foot forward even more. That way that knee doesn't go in front of the toes. Tuck tail. Pull torso. Just hold that nice, beautiful hip flexor stretch. Good. Jump all the way back. Tucking tail. Open up that hip flexor and stretch. Did you guys get work today?
yes.
Good. Release the foot out. We're going to stand facing the front door because I want you to raise your hands up and bring as much air as you can possibly into your lungs. Inhale all the way up. 3 puffs in. Exhale, push all the air out. Do it again. Inhale, bring as much air as you can in. 3 puffs in. Exhale, push all the air out. Shake it out. Good. Give it a small pause. If you want a big one for fun, you guys are done. Right on. Say goodbye to everybody at home.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Have a good day.
Well, I'll be all hair done and
Yeah.